change is not easy. Change is something you deal with every day as a leader. You have to find ways to affect positive change in the easiest manner possible for your staff. You want your staff to work better as a group. You want them to do the right thing every time the right way. But it's not easy to accomplish. The book called The Influencer, The Power to Change Anything gives you ideas of ways to affect change in a easy and organized manner and avoid failure. The book was written by Kerry Patterson, Joseph Greene, David Maxwell, Ron McMillan, and Al Switzler. Patterson has a doctoral degree from Stanford University in organizational behavior. Maxfield has a doctoral degree at Stanford in psychology. Every single one of them is a consultant and keynote speaker. They all have a vast history in using influence behaviors to affect change in a positive way and in areas where nobody thought change was possible. The purpose of this book was to teach effective use of change theories to influence negative behaviors towards a positive aspect, to teach people to successfully implement change while minimizing failure, to teach leaders effective change strategies that are easily implemented in the workplace, and to teach leaders how to avoid failure during the implementation of these effective change strategies, which is always tricky. The target audience is individuals looking for personal growth, whether you want to affect a diet plan and stay with it, you want to start exercising and getting in shape, you want to quit smoking, gambling, any negative behavior that you're looking to change can be affected by utilizing these change strategies and influence behavior if you utilize them in a manner that is going to work. Parents, you want to teach your children to do better in school, to be more active, to stop smoking, stop doing drugs, anything. These behaviors are possible to be changed if you'll just use these influence behaviors. Leaders of organizations, of course, you want to affect change in an everyday basis in your organization for the better. This teaches behaviors that make this change possible in an easy manner. The strengths of the book include the background of the authors. All of them have had history and experience in the area of the book. They've all been a part of a change strategy influencing behaviors that have been effective. The book is easily understandable. It breaks everything down into stories and examples that are they do not use a lot of technical jargon in order to get their point across. The examples they use promote involvement. It keeps the book interesting, so you're not tuning it out. You actually can understand the examples that they give you. I think a weakness of the book is they use a lot of examples, and they bounce back and forth between them. They don't keep one example for every different aspect of influence change behaviors. It makes it a little hard to understand sometimes if you're not paying attention. The book also didn't have one clear outline of the change strategies that they use. It promotes the fact that you need to use each change strategy all together and not skip change strategies, but it really doesn't give you a cohesive outline of the change strategies at any point in the book. The objectives of the book were to affect change theories and influence strategies, to show how utilizing effective influencing behavior strategies can lead to positive behavior changes. It does this very well. It breaks it down from how they helped eradicate the guinea worm in villages by utilizing a strainer and influencing the whole population of the village to watch the other people and make sure the people that were infected with this guinea worm stayed away from the river. It also talks about the Delancey program, where they take ex-convicts in and they influence their behavior by implementing all of the strategies of the book, from using social support to influencing change by changing their environment, and how the majority of these prisoners are now leading effective lives and have degrees and are being positive members of the community just based on utilizing these change strategies. I personally recommend the book for anybody who is trying to change any portion of their life, whether it be personal, with your children, in your organization, as leaders. This is something that we need to learn to do effectively. If they can eradicate the guinea worm just by using these kind of behaviors, or lead convicts who have been in gangs doing drugs to be productive members of a community just by using these influencing strategies, surely we can change some of the little problems that we run across on a day-to-day basis in our careers or our organizations by utilizing these strategies in an effective manner.